Hi, my name's Heidi, and today we're going to talk about the average monthly cost of a cat. Now, I'm not going to give you an exact range because the range varies so much on what you're feeding your cat and what brand of cat litter you're using. So instead, I'm going to tell you how to figure it out for your cats. You can use a calculator. I've made one. And you can enter the amounts for your food, litter, medications, vets, and some more stuff. So I thought I'd just go through and show you how to use this to get to the average cost of a cat for your cats. I'll use my cats as an example, real numbers for the cats I'm feeding. And when I set this up, I was doing 3 different kinds of wet food a day, because the inside cats get one kind and outdoor cats, I started using a second kind of wet food to hide the medicine for one of them, which worked pretty well. But anyway, I will go through the actual cost of what I'm paying, and for the days of the month I'll just use 31. So for the first brand, so the indoor cats get prescription food, and that's $2.29 a can, and they get 2 cans a day. The outdoor cats, they split a large can of wet food in the morning, and that is $1.89. I have a list in my notebook if you're wondering what I'm looking at. So they get 1 of those a day, and they get a can of Fancy Feast in the evening to hide the medicine for the 1. And then the dry food is prescription for the indoor cats, and that is $95.34. And I think it lasts more than a month. I'm actually tracking now how long it lasts. So you would need to know how long your dry food lasts to figure out your amount. And outdoor cats are on the Costco store brand. And I don't remember exactly how much that is, and I was not able to find my receipt. And I know it's listed for more online than what it is in the store. So we're just going to put in 20 for that. And for litter, the indoor cats are currently using BoxyCat, which is a premium litter. So obviously that makes it cost more, but it clumps really well. So that is $21.37 because I'm getting it on Chewy's auto ship, which makes it a bit cheaper. And that's 5. And then right now, I'm not going to put in the medication for the outdoor cat because he's actually done with it and it's not monthly. And the outdoor cats get flea treatment, but only in the warm months. So we'll skip that for now. And the vet isn't every month. But I found out we were spending a lot on cat treats when I made this calculator. So we use the large size, and at the grocery right now it's about $7.50. It's higher at other stores and online, and it changes a lot, but that's how much it is. And indoor and outdoor cats get treats, and maybe we've been going overboard because we've been going through about 10 containers a month. So that's $75 just in cat treats. And on this calculator, there's room for vet visits, toys, if you're doing the pet insurance thing. I don't do pet insurance. I have so many cats, I just self-insure that amount. But sometimes we do need toys, cat beds, whatever. But just on food, litter, and treats, we're currently spending $518.53 a month, and that's not including tax. So I put tax on there. Let me see. It'd be a little bit more. 18. I live in Michigan, so that's would be about $5.49 with tax. But I don't know if things online, if they're always taxed, so that's why I didn't put tax into this calculator. But so that's for 12 cats. and just for food and litter. So one cat, if you're doing the same thing, might cost you a little bit less because you still might be feeding, you know, the same amount of wet food a day. But it all depends on your brand. So you can see, you know, if we had less cats and they were just eating one brand of wet food, the Costco food, and needed less litter a month, then that would go down to, let's say you only need one bag a month, like 2 bags a month, you're down to $2.79. But let's say you're feeding them less wet food, or less expensive wet food. Let's say you're just doing 2 cans of Fancy Feast a day, which that price changes too, and it's always different by store. And then it's $179, so that's a lot less. And if you're, so you can just play around with this to get an idea of how much it's going to cost per month for your cats. And vet visits, I recommend the annual vet visit. So that month, you know, to add another $100 for the vet about. Just depends on what vaccines they're doing. And medications, those can add up. We had a cat for a while that had to be on thyroid medicine every day. So maybe that was $21 a month. The Revolution for the outdoor cats, so they're big. Right now it's $26.47, and there's 2 of them, so to add another $52 on, so you can see how much it adds up. And then of course, if you're buying cat towers, or we have one cat that needs grooming, which we're now doing at home, but it was about $40 when we took her, so that month, you know, it would cost more. And let's say you don't give your cats an excessive amount of treats, that's going to take a lot off your cost. So their average monthly amount, you know, could be much lower. Let's say you don't feed any wet food. I mean, I think cats need wet food. It's just going to be the cost of your dry food, your litter. Oh, we still have that in there. Let's take this out. So it could be, you know, less than $100 a month. It just depends on the number of cats you have and what you're feeding to find out, you know, what your average monthly cost of your cat is. And this is for cats that are already fixed and aren't, you know, they don't need their spay or neuter surgery yet. You know, for kittens, there's a little bit of a startup cost there. But this is how you can get to the average monthly cost for your cat. And again, with the ranges, it just depends on what you're feeding them. That's why I don't like to give a range. But I showed you, you know, how much we're spending on our 12 cats. And if you would like to get this shirt, it's available on Redbubble, Teespring, and Spreadshirt. I'll put links down below. I designed this one myself, and there's also a version that comes in red letters. I just like purple a lot, so I made one with purple for me. And thank you for watching. If you'd like to hear from me once a week from email, you can sign up for the free Catterday newsletter at thejoyofcats.com/signup. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about cost, I'll try to answer them in the comments. Thanks again for watching.